So you want to get started in Minecraft survival, and let's say you have no idea what to do. Well, I get it. Minecraft can be hard to get a grasp of when you're first starting out. So I'm here to show you how to start Minecraft survival successfully and get it done the right way. Now, the very first thing you want to start doing is this. You want to start by chopping down some trees. And I would recommend when you first get started, getting about 16 trees. That might be a lot, but it's what you need to kind of get started. And as you can see, once you get the hang of it, chopping down trees can go pretty fast. So with our logs gathered here, as you can see, we have different types of logs. That's perfectly fine. You just want to make sure you have over 16. We actually have 20 here. But nevertheless, once you've got your logs, we can go ahead and break these down. So we're going to go ahead, open up our crafting kind of menu here, our inventory menu. And up here on the top, we're going to break both of these down into planks. Oak planks and spruce planks, respectively. Once these are broken down, we can go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table. To do that, we want to take either one of them and make sort of that pattern. And by the way, if you don't know any crafting recipes, click on the book here and you can search them. As you can see, right there's the crafting table if you need it. Nevertheless, let's go ahead, place down our crafting table, and get our tools going. Specifically, we want to make a wooden pickaxe and a wooden sword. So let's go ahead, make ourselves a wooden pickaxe. There we go, and a wooden sword. These are all the tools we need for now. We're going to worry about making the rest of our tools later. I would also recommend breaking your crafting table at this point because you can easily lose these things. We want to make sure that we're keeping them with us as we go. However, before we can start exploring or doing anything like that, we do need to get some food. And I would recommend killing some animals, pigs, sheep, cows, chickens, any of those will work. And since we have some pigs right here, we will murder these. Now, it is worth noting that pigs are the only animal that doesn't have an extra drop. For example, cows drop both meat and leather. Pigs just drop meat, right? So we want to make sure that we're aware of that. But overall, this is going to be enough, right? You just want to make sure that you have enough food to be able to get you through a few nights. And usually killing 4 or 5 animals will do that. With those animals killed, though, we can go ahead and find some stone. Now, there's a few ways of doing this. I would honestly recommend kind of exploring above ground, right? Like we're doing right now, right? Just kind of exploring until we find some sort of a cave system or opening that we can go down and explore in. So I'm going to find one of those, and then we'll go explore it. So here we are. We have found kind of a, well, mine, if you will. Now, this might not look like there's any stone in it. I did say to make sure that there was, and there we go. There is our stone. Now, once we're in here, what we want to do is go ahead and get 20 pieces of cobblestone from this. And I know that's a very specific amount, but you'll see why once we've got it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but it is also worth noting, as soon as you're done with this, it's time to get rid of this wooden pick, right? You want to use this to mine your 20 cobblestone, and then we're going to get rid of it. It's time to make some stone tools. Specifically, we want to go ahead and make ourselves all of the stone tools. So we're going to make a bunch of sticks here, and we're going to make ourselves a stone pickaxe, a stone shovel, a stone axe, and a stone sword, right? So boom, stone axe, and we want a stone sword. We can also get rid of that wooden sword. Something else you might want to go ahead and make as well is a hoe, right? This is going to be used later on for farming, and a furnace, which is going to be used later on for, well, crafting and things like that. Ores, right? We can take ores, smelt those, also cook our food, which let's go ahead and actually do that. So place down our furnace, and right now we can actually use our planks as fuel. I wouldn't recommend that, but it is important that you go ahead and cook any raw food that you have because it's going to give you so much more health once you do that, and sacrificing a few planks to get that done, I think, is okay. So our pork has been cooked, and we have all of our stone tools here. Look at that. I love the look of a freshly made stone sword. But it is now nighttime, and we need to survive the first night. Actually, because I've been recording here, been taking a little longer than you probably would to do this, so we want to go ahead and hide in here. Now, we're hoping that in this mine, we can find ourselves some coal, and sadly, it seems like we've came up empty. Probably should have found a better mine shaft. Now, if you do find yourself in this situation, it's okay. You can literally just kind of dig down, right? So you can go ahead, do this right here, dig down right like so until you find another cave. And then you can use that cave to hopefully find some coal and explore. You also may get lucky and find coal as you're digging, but that is more unlikely in Minecraft these days. So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to mine down until hopefully I find a cave or I'll find some coal, and then we can continue on surviving and learning how to get started with Minecraft survival successfully. Boom, there is a cave. Now, once you're in a cave like this, like I said, it's pretty important to try to find some coal. Usually, it's going to be findable pretty easily. Just kind of run around and you will find it. Now, this is copper. Currently, there's not use for copper in Minecraft. The main ores we're looking for starting out are coal and iron. Those are going to be the two that we really kind of need to get going, and boom, there it is. There is some coal. Why do we want coal? Why is it so important? Because coal is how we're going to be able to craft torches. Torches are the lifeblood of being able to see down in mines. mines and why it's okay to stay in mines at night instead of above ground. It also allows you to light up above ground and be able to see actually above ground whenever you are at night, right? Does that make sense? So you can explore at night with torches and you can explore underground with torches. They're so important, and coal is how you get them. Coal also is how you can fuel furnaces more efficiently. So now that we have our coal, a creeper did sneak up on me, but that's okay. We can make the torches, and the torches will basically prevent creepers from blowing up on us in the future. Not entirely. If they like spawn in away from the torches, that won't happen, but for now, it's light and we can see. What we want to do is survive the first night by kind of exploring underground, and there's iron. Look at that. It's all coming together now, and by finding iron, by finding coal, all of that stuff, it allows us to then be able to craft better materials, right? That's going to be coal, we're using torches, and iron for iron armor and iron tools. So go ahead, mine the first night, and then after you've mined the first night, which I'm going to do, I will go back up top and see how much ore that I have. Once you have at least 24 hours and the daytime has returned, we can come back up top and use some of that coal that we found and smelt our raw iron into iron ingots. We want 24 iron ingots because that's going to allow us to create a full set of iron armor. We also want 3 additional iron ingots for an iron pickaxe because an iron pickaxe is going to speed your mining up so much. Making armor is honestly something you need to do as soon as possible because it is going to make surviving so much easier. Now, you can make leather armor, but I would argue that's harder to get in a lot of ways than iron armor. And once you've got iron armor, that's kind of all you need. Diamond is obviously great, and netherite is the best, but iron is sufficient and something you should get as soon as you can early on. However, it being daytime again, we need to go ahead and build our first house. So what can you do with that? Well, honestly, it's kind of up to you. There are so many different house buildings and builds that you can do. I would recommend something simple out of wood though. For example, like a 7x7 sort of house around these blocks. Let's go ahead. I'm going to build that real fast. I'll show you what I mean. So with your house complete, as you can see, this is a very simple 8x8 house with a kind of ugly looking outside. You can definitely do something better probably, but this gets the job done. We want to go ahead and make a bed. So to do that, we need to find 3 sheep, kill those sheep, and quickly make a bed from their wool. By making a bed, it means we can just skip the night now. We don't have to worry about going down into the mine and mining and doing all that stuff or surviving it, right? We can just literally sleep in here. You can also set your spawn point, so when you do eventually die in Minecraft, which it will happen, you'll respawn right here. I would also recommend at this point probably crafting a chest if you don't have one. That's going to allow you to store all of these items that you're filling out your inventory with. It's worth getting one, trust me, because you're going to start getting a lot of items really fast, and if you don't have somewhere to put them, well, it can get rather annoying. So yeah, keep that in mind. Getting a chest is probably a good idea at this point. With our house finished, it's time to go ahead and start thinking about sustainable farming. Now, by default, you want to go ahead and start a bread farm or wheat farm, right? Wheat is what you use to make bread. You can do this by punching grass, like we're doing, and as you can see, it is spitting out seeds. Seeds are what you're going to plant in the ground to get your wheat basically going. Now, a stock standard efficient wheat farm is going to be 9 blocks by 9 blocks. I'm thinking I'm going to put it right here. We're also going to need a thing of water, right? A bucket of water in order to place our water down. That can be crafted with 3 iron and do this right like so. Boom, boom, boom. There's your bucket, and right click on some water to get water and put it down for your farm. There we go. That is the most efficient wheat farm you can do, 9 by 9, and this will very quickly multiply as you basically harvest these and replant them, right? Very quickly, that is going to multiply and grow. And also, probably about the time you want to start thinking about animal farming as well. I would recommend it with starting off with cows. Cows are the best resource that you can use because when you first get started, you're going to need books for enchanting. So that's why it's important to start with cows, in my opinion. To do that, you want to make a cow pen, and I would just dig into the ground. Now, you might be like, they're going to get out of here, and you're right. They are going to get out of here, but you can fix that. You can stop them from getting out of a pit in the ground, if you will. And to do that, you're going to need some fences. If you take fences and put them around a pit like this, nothing can jump out of it, yourself included. So it's important that you always have a block that you can place and then turn around and quickly delete before your cows escape. Let's go ahead, grow this really fast, and if you do have any bones or anything like that, you can make bone meal to speed it up. Wheat is how you're going to be able to actually get your cows from over here into your pit. They'll follow you as long as you have that in your hand. Through editing magic, our wheat is now grown. We can grab it and, as you can see, quickly multiply. You always want to make sure that you replant these after you've harvested them. Now we can take this wheat and lead these cows back over towards our house. As you can see, as long as you've got the wheat in your hand, they will follow you. Cows will love you if you have wheat. Cows and sheep are going to be able to be led with wheat. Seeds are going to be used for chickens and pigs, like carrots, for some reason. It actually makes sense if you think about it, but nevertheless, that's what they like. So lead these back to your house and stick them in the pen you made. You don't have to put a pin in the ground like this, by the way. You can also do one above ground. It doesn't matter. But you'll see the cows just kind of fall in there as you lead them around. Come on, what are you doing? What is even happening? What is even how does this even happen? Minecraft, you crazy. We can just run over to the other side and there we go. Make most of them fall in and what do you go ahead and get it. Okay. Anyway, he's on his own now. But there you go. That's how you can do that. You can then go ahead and breed these cows to start multiplying them. The more cows you have, the better, because, well, that means you're going to be able to enchant later quicker. However, before you can go enchanting, you're probably going to want some diamond armor. And diamond hunting has completely changed in Minecraft 1.18, which is the more recent version of Minecraft. Ore distribution was changed actually entirely. So now you can find diamonds anywhere under Y level 16. However, the best place to find them is actually at Y negative 59. The best way to do this, just explore. Go down, explore caves, explore things like that, and you will find diamonds. I actually found one earlier when I was mining for all that ore. I just didn't mine it because, well, it didn't make sense in this video to skip that early ahead. You can do strip mining. Let's actually port down there real fast, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So here we are down at Y level 59, and this is a strip mine. As you can see, we have one mine here, and one mine here. You skip 2 blocks in between each vein, and I'll make a vein 100 to 200 blocks or so. You can go as long as you want, but that's usually manageable. And as you can see here, we have 1 here and 2 here. Why do we skip this block? Well, because you're already seeing it. This mine is seeing this block, this block, this block, this block, and this block. However, this right here would have been missed by this mine. So you start a mine here and you catch these blocks because you're, well, seeing this block, this block, this block, and those 2. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. That's how you can do that, and it's the best way to mine. Again, I do this at Y negative 59 in Minecraft these days to make sure you find the most diamonds possible. To do this, we port back down into the mines to find some obsidian. Obsidian is formed when water meets lava, as you can see it's doing here. And you want to get 16 to 18 of these obsidian. If you get 16, your nether portal won't have corners. If you get 18, it will. It's kind of that simple, I think. I think that's the math. Let me check my notes real quick. How many do we need for this? Let's see. We are going to need... Yes, I believe we need 16 of these. So let's go ahead and grab 16 obsidian and then port back up to the top. So there we go, our nether portal is built. We can go ahead, create it, and head to the nether. However, at this point, you've gotten started successfully with Minecraft Survival. You may want to start enjoying survival with your friends though, and that is where our sponsor, Apex Minecraft Hosting, comes in. Go to the first link in the description down below at thebreakdown.xyz/Apex to start a Minecraft server in under 5 minutes. It is the easiest way to play Minecraft with your friends, and we even host our own server, play.breakdowncraft.com, on them. Thanks to Apex for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you for watching. Nevertheless, check out the video on your screen if you want to get mods in Minecraft. You now have the basics of Minecraft Survival going, and you know how to start Minecraft Survival successfully. Mods are a great way to improve your Minecraft player experience though, and you can, again, check out the video on your screen and see how to get them. My name is Nick, thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.